So, I thought I had an xs1100 oil cooler. This little sticker says something kind of contradictory. It says 850 special. I'm pissed. I had these wonderful little connectors that are the exact kind of oil connectors that they have the little O-ring on them. You know, you clamp them on. So, and I got the really nice oil filter sandwich plate. It's on there. It's on there loose right now because I'm just gonna take it back off again. And when this thing's hanging here, it came with these fucking brackets that almost matched this right here, but it did not. And these are two bolt holes that are used for nothing. I'm going to use those. They're 10mm 1.25. I know that because I found a bolt and I bought an extra one. So really, what you want to do, I'll go But there's a problem. If you want to have this thing go back like this, see a problem? This fitting needs to be facing this way. And even if I did have it going that way, this pipe would be facing straight into the ground. So I've got to do something terrible. And I only paid like 15 bucks for the cooler, so I'm not even pissed about it that much. But I'm just pissed that they sold it and it's the wrong fucking cooler. I got the right adapter plate, thankfully. But I need to basically cut like right here and mount a pipe, a hose, piece of hose. I've got rubber hose. I'm going to put some clamps on it, so two good things. I get a little bit of length, and I get a little bit of flexibility. Bad, it's a weak point, and hopefully it just doesn't gush fucking oil everywhere. I mean, I would cut more of it, but I mean, I could cut from here, and I could cut this section out here, because if I try to put a rubber right there, it might not be straight enough. I gotta put the exhaust on to figure out exactly how much room I got. But I'll also make a bracket for right here. It's gonna be super easy. Ugh. I just drew out a little template for it, and I'll just measure the center points for those holes. Oh, but if I bend this, it'll be flat. This part right here just fits flat, because it's basically like straight across. And I have to hope that I don't block this off. And I really don't think these were used for anything. I don't fucking remember if they were used for anything. Because the coils right here. Nothing else goes. Maybe that's supposed to be the mount for it. We'll find out. Alright, moving on. I'm going to put the mufflers on. We'll see what happens. Okay. I have made a bracket that holds in those two awesome bolts that are in the frame, those threads. I got two matching bolts. I didn't put them in all the way because they're kind of going in tight. But I got nylon washers to protect it, so it'll fit on there straight, just like this. I can always bend it a little more just to go like this and tuck in a little. But if I got the oil cooler mounted on there like that, it's up and out of the way, and as you can see, the hose can go that way and be nowhere near the pipe. Well, kind of near the pipe, but I can bend it in and crisscross them. Some of them show them crisscrossed, but that's pretty slick. And I also, while I was at it, don't let that fall, engineered two holes right here so that I can mount my horns. I could have figured out a way to mount them here, but that seems janky. I can mount them here and have them come out to the side or do whatever. I'll figure that out later. And I cut a gap in here so that my loom can still fit right through those. So that's pretty tits. Doesn't look too ugly. And I mean, when there's a cooler there, you're just gonna be like, oh, it's a badass oil cooler. Sweet. This bike's tricked out. that's my redneck attitude. I was gonna just bend the whole chunk, but I had to cut the flaps because I couldn't bend these two with my vise. I almost fucking broke my bench. That bench is not looking so good. I built it with scrap wood, so fuck me. That's how I am. But all the bolts line up. That's great. Alright, talk to you later. So I did it. And I can't believe it was such a pain in the dick. So, anyway, I could always move these if I want to. It's kind of nice that they're flexible. These apparently were from the xs850. Apparently that one comes with an oil cooler too. And, or whatever, I mean the cooler. But this is the bracket that I made. Mounted into two nice bolts. Those are 10mm 1.25 in case anybody's wondering. I put a notch in it there so that my cables could still run through nicely. I could probably hide some weird electronics back here, or hell, maybe even, I mean, I put two holes in the top so I can mount the horns, but maybe I'll just mount the horns behind here and have little brackets there that hold them. But you won't be able to see them. It'll be kind of nice. You should still be able to hear them. I've just got the exhausts held on loosely so I'd know how close they were going to get. But as you can see, it was such a pain in the dick to do this stuff down here because I had to take these and cut them because they were turned the wrong way. In fact, they look like they're both supposed to fit on the same side. I think the oil cooler must be, the bracket must be on one single side of the 850, because I think that's where the oil filters are mounted. And I had to get a better light here. There's one bracket, or one connector, and I cut it right at 2 inches, and it goes almost right into the friggin' exhaust pipe. I got fucking lucky. This one right here is like even closer. I can move it, and I'm gonna wrap the pipes anyway, so I'm pretty sure it's gonna be fine. These are supposed to kind of scissor together. I'm lucky they didn't buckle. But yeah, I can put the filter there, throw some oil in the bitch, and we'll be good to go. Hopefully. I'll wrap the pipes. I planned on wrapping the pipes anyway. And that'll protect that freaking one hose. You can see how close it is there. Yeah, it's like, pfft, it just sends, the fucking angle of it just sends it right into it. But I'm pretty happy with this. There's some washers that I forgot to put on. These fancy little things. I don't know if the bolts I put on will fit into it. Oh yeah, they'll fit. Okay, so I'll put that on there just to stop these gaskets from getting crushed. But yeah. Oh my god, that was a bitch. And I felt really bad about cutting these. but whatever, they're only like 15 bucks or something like that. Or the oil cooler was only like 15 bucks. And I got, where the hell are they? New gaskets for the muffler. I'll do that later after I wrap them. And I pretty much got a brand new battery box. Sandblasted the fucker and put a nice looking wrinkle coat on it. So this really wasn't an epic video of me showing the oil cooler getting made and put together or whatever, because it was just all there, you know. I mean, bend, make a bracket, you can come up with that shit on your own. It's not like I have to draw you a diagram for it. I just measured here, that was like, I don't know, 7 inches apart almost exactly, or 7 1/4. Mark the holes, drill them. These holes are here were an afterthought, just so I can mount some freaking horns, you know, fancy horns. Got 2 of them. The wires will reach fine no matter where the hell they go. And this bastard's coming together. I can't wait to fire it up. I still gotta put the rest of the wiring harness back on. The wire harness, I don't know if I was supposed to run it down and underneath there. I think I might have made a mistake. That's gonna be a bitch to put it back in. But it's all clean. Put the battery in it. We'll have a go. Alright? So that's how you put the wrong oil cooler on your XS1100. Peace.